Stranraer FC on YouTube, sponsored by GT Mortgages. Very good evening and welcome to a sunny Cliftonhill for Albion Rovers versus Stranraer in League 2. I'm Lawrence Nelson. I'm joined in the stand at Cliftonhill by Brian Martin and Mike McLean. Mike will now bring us the home team. Mike, how are Albion Rovers lining up tonight?
Lining up exactly the same way as they did at Elgin City on Saturday, with Harry Stone in goal, captain Aaron Linus number 2, Mark Sideself number 3, Alfie Robinson number 4, James McGowan 5, Jamie McKernan 6, Callum Wilson 7, Lewis Kidd 8, Ryan Stevenson 19, Matthew Aiken 10 and Lewis Wilson 11. Substitutes are Jimmy Leslie 12, Kieran Doran 14, Daniel Moran 15, Lewis Baker 16, substitute goalkeeper Chris Henry 17, Sam Jimison 18, Kyle Dockery 9, Joan Kwame number 20 and Finn Ekrepont number 21.
Stranraer make 2 changes for this one. One planned, one a last minute change. Sean Burns was about to line up tonight. He pulled up in training. Jamie Hamill's been called in. Rory Payton is also on tonight in place of Darryl Duffy. That makes the Stranraer starting line-up Greg Fleming, Scott Robertson, Jamie Hamill, Ayrton Sonker, Grant Gallagher, Conor McManus, James Hilton, Kieran Miller, Andy Stirling, Rory Payton and Tam Orr. On the Blues bench, Jamie Walker, Darryl Duffy, Joao Victoria, Cammy Elliott, Tom Devitt, Matty Yates, Jamie Hamill, Josh Walker and Ali Taylor.
Point out Jamie Hamill is no longer on the bench, he's actually started again.
So I made the mistake there of putting him in place of Sean Burns rather. Familiar face up front for Albion Rovers for Stranraer fans?
Yes, a young man called Ryan Stevenson.
Young man, yep. Stranraer team out here at Cliftonhill, playing in the white strip tonight with the dark blue and yellow socks, and so no colour clash here. Rovers in their traditional red and yellow this season. It's lifts it up through the middle. Alfie Robinson clears for Rovers, and there's Ayrton Sonker playing it back to, now what on earth was Greg Fleming doing there? And to be fair to the big keeper, he did well to recover, fed the ball straight out to Lewis Wilson. Couldn't believe his luck, the Rovers forward, but still didn't manage to threaten Greg's goal. Greg recovered well, but a bit of a blunder with the Stranraer keeper right at the start there with a minute. So here we go, Rory Payton with the free kick, and that takes a deflection. That should be a corner, and it is.
And I'll tell you, that was on goal. Once if the guy had got the head to it.
Robertson and Sonker hanging about on that goal line, as well as James Hilton, Jinky Hilton rather, and that is a header over the top by,
I think it was Tam Orr.
I was going to say, I think it was Tam Orr then. Up the left, headed on by Hilton. It's in the air. Robinson, but it's into the path of
Jinky
Hilton.
Jinky.
A wild effort by Jinky Hilton. That was a great opportunity that opened up there for the Stranraer man underneath that. And here's Jinky Hilton. Kieran Miller. Hilton sprays it right. A great ball to Rory Payton. Cuts inside, side serve, takes a drive, and it's blocked. Is this still on for Stranraer? Andy Stirling just can't quite get to it, so please. This is back to Scott Robertson, who lifts it forward first time. Rovers have possession, and that is a booking out of nowhere for Conor McManus. 11 minutes in.
I thought he was entitled to go for that one. I didn't see there was much in that.
Very soft booking, I've got to admit. Very soft.
Heads it safely back to Greg Fleming.
For a tough tackling midfielder like Kieran Miller, it's an early card, Lawrence.
Was it Miller? I thought it was McManus.
No, it was Miller.
It was Miller. So my mistake the first time round. So Kieran Miller, the man in the book for Stranraer, after gets in his way, which means that Andy Stirling is in possession. Concerted spell of possession by Stranraer here at the moment. There's a nice ball in if Orr can catch it, and he was inches away from doing so. That was a close shave there, Brian.
I think he was onside till Lawrence.
Yeah,
the line hadn't put his flag up. So
Hamill gets the ball played back to him. Here's Payton. Nice little touch in. Tam Orr is flagged for offside. I thought he had run back there, Brian.
Through the middle, but there's nobody there. Hammy chasing it with Wilson, trying to get a foot in. Wilson beats him. Knocks it into the box. Stevenson lining up the options. Jamie Hamill there. It's a great ball at the far post and well defended by Gal. Conor McManus.
The best one.
Good thing, Mike, is our defence hasn't come under great pressure, because while we've had all the
There's
ball,
a chance for Rory down the right, racing off down the right, heading for the box. He'll go straight into the box, cuts it across. Oh, just past everybody.
Jinky.
And again, Jinky over the top.
that's Jinky's second wasteful.
All out wide to Gallagher. Oh, lovely dummy.
Tam's
Tam
onside.
Drives it across, but straight at the keeper. Should have been
At
least it was a low shot.
He's always going to have a shot.
Well, that is why it's so important to get a result here, because the other 4 teams in the top 5 are playing each other tonight.
Great ball.
Great ball for Tam Orr to run onto.
Rory's in the middle.
Gets past his man. Fires it right across the face of goal. Nobody can get touched it. But it's Doherty, number 9, coming on to replace Ryan Stevenson, number 19.
30th minute. They're forward at present. Here's McKernan. Out wide to the right. Kidd, I think it is, plays it into Doherty, being watched by Ayrton Sonker. Doherty gets the cross in.
I need to try and get a goal with this pressure, Lawrence.
Lifted forward by Miller, and Tam Orr getting stuck in there. Hamill puts it forward to Hilton. McManus. Andy Stirling plays it through to Hilton.
Must be this time, Joe.
And he's blocked this time. This time he keeps it low, and you have to say that's a very effective block, Mike, by Harry Stone. Wilson for Sonker right on the halfway line, and Lewis Kidd lifts it forward. Robertson under pressure now. Hamill under pressure. Rovers making a concerted attempt at this time. Now that's offside, surely. Doherty clearly offside there. Flag doesn't go up and he keeps it in. Mistake by the linesman on the far side. He lifts it into the box, and that is a great chance for Wilson, who just can't dig out a shot right in front of the Stranraer goal. Danger's not cleared yet. Should be now. Threads it through to McManus. McManus backs heel. That'd be a corner for Stranraer. Well done, Conor McManus. Brian, what do we need to do here from this corner?
Score.
Succinctly put, gentlemen. Sonker to the edge of the box. Hilton takes a touch. Payton takes a great touch. Into the box. Slides it through. Here's Hilton. Back into the path of McManus, but not closely enough into the path. No. It's a place I've never been, that Cliftonhill enclosure. It's never been open at any time I've been here.
And your complaint is?
None whatsoever. It's just a curiosity. It's a ground that you only ever get to one side of.
Great ball.
Yes, here's Orr trying to get past Robinson. That'll be a corner. Alfie Robinson doing well actually to put the ball out for a corner rather than anything more dangerous. Quick corner. Grant Gallagher back to Stirling. Turns inside. Matty Aiken's all the way back there watching him. Now here's Kieran Miller. He'll lift it into the box to James Hilton.
Must be
this time.
Last
43rd minute, James Hilton at last gets the goal that all those chances have merited throughout the first half. Lovely ball into him. He took the touch, created space for him. Brian Martin were 1-0 ahead.
Absolutely, and expecting, due Lawrence, isn't it? We've had all the pressure in the first half. We've had one small chance. We've had all the pressure.
But two chances, we created one of them.
And that is a very good effort out of absolutely nowhere. Good save by Greg Fleming. He had to remain alert there. And that's it. He doesn't even let Greg Fleming take that kick. So half time at Cliftonhill. Albion Rovers 0, Stranraer 1. Gallagher back to Robertson in the middle. Lifts it angled right, aimed for Jamie Hamill. Nice ball, lovely touch by Hamill into Orr. Orr flashes a shot, rising shot a yard over the bar, and Orr holds his head in. Nicely, casually played forward for Orr to chase. And unfortunate first touch, and Orr does get possession, beats Robinson, plays it into the middle, and that ball just beat Hilton, but was still there for a spell. It's still there really. Here's Kieran Miller. Out wide to Stirling. Stirling on Linus. Into the edge of the box. And Andy Stirling still there. That's deflected. and out. Good work for Rory Payton, who had tracked all the way back. And Scott Robertson trying to stop the home side. Danger here for Stranraer. Kidd takes a touch, and it's thankfully a predictable shot. Hit high in the middle of the Rovers half, over the top of everybody. Payton gets his head to it. Crucial touch. Enables Andy Stirling to race onto the ball. Linus in close contact with him. Stirling turns. And that was a fantastic effort by Andy Stirling. Pulled it wide of the near post, Brian, but well worth a shot.
A typical Andy Stirling shot there, wasn't it?
Midway through the second half at Cliftonhill. Rovers throw-in comes in from the left. Doherty tries to get underneath it, but just doesn't connect. Linus lifts it forward. Stranraer claiming for offside there, no flag. Here is Leslie, the substitute. Worth a pop, but it was never going to trouble Fleming. That's headed back out easily. And Robertson and Matty Aiken right in front of us here. Stirling cleverly brings McManus in. Here's Hilton, close to being off the pitch. He's now having a shot at goal and a shot on target. 3 minutes. Hilton for Yates.
Hilton now is going off for Yates, yeah. Take it anyway.
Yeah, it looks like Stirling this time, Mike. And here it comes, Andy lifts it. Ayrton Sonker!
Oh, Sonks.
That was close.
He did well to get his foot to that because it was stretching for that.
Wilson, he's done 2 or 3 throws that I think
Great pass,
were foul throws, Brian. Here is Rory Payton.
Lovely.
Out to Yates.
Lovely.
Yates cuts inside. He's going to shoot and it's blocked.
That was better on the deck.
That was far. Jamie Hamill, wily old fox, taking his time over these throw-ins. There's absolutely no rush with 7 minutes left to play. Or that's lifted forward. Now that's an opening there, and it's onside.
Must be.
And that is in the net from Joao Victoria.
It's a scramble. That's what we're saying. Any goal, Sclaff goals, doesn't matter.
Lovely from Joao Victoria, just hanging there at the back post, ready to pounce.
And that should be that launch, you'd have to think.
84th minute. Victoria makes it 2-0 for Stranraer. Rovers defence recriminations among them there, all asking each other questions about what went wrong.
Is it exactly what we needed? I was talking about scruffy goals. We'd take scruffy goals at this stage and we'd delight in scruffy goals.
All night long, Mike. So, Rory Payton into Orr. It's still there, Payton. And into the arms of Stone. Lifts it straight into the danger area, and Fleming can't hold that, and the ball's still live, and that is held at the second attempt by Fleming.
That's a pass back to Greg Fleming.
The minute of injury time played here. Stranraer still with work to do. If they want to keep this clean sheet, they've certainly got work now. Look at this. And Jameson throws himself at that, and if he had connected, that was a problem. Throw in from Linus. Header back across, goal slightly, and that is full time at Cliftonhill. Albion Rovers
well done,
0, Stranraer 2. Well done, Stranraer. Well done, Brian Martin. And as the ball goes into the net there from the halfway line from one of the Stranraer players. Brian, your thoughts on that one? Crucial win.
Yeah, it was a crucial win, Lawrence, but I thought it was very comfortable. You know, even at 1-0, I wasn't sweating.
Tonight, your thoughts on that one? A great win for Stranraer.
It's a great win. It wasn't pretty, but it was effective, and we did the job. And it's how the result is what matters at this stage.
Full time at Cliftonhill under the lights. Albion Rovers 0, Stranraer 2. Thank you for watching Stranraer FC live. If it is Falkirk on Friday night, we will be there to bring you highlights from that Queen's Park match. Good night and thanks for watching.